Okay, friends, let's start into today's topic. The topic is about, can we discipline our kids with raised voice? Often parents feel unless we raise the voice, they would not listen. So this is very common. This is subconsciously, we all believe this could be a childhood impression that we believed raising voice would listen. And we do tell them 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. If they still does not listen, we raise our voice. This is very commonly done in all the families or most of the mothers. I can't say all, but most of the mothers, this is very, very, very common. So how do we, is this correct? What we are doing, is this right? Are they listening when we raise our voice? We are saying with a calm voice 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or sometimes 2 times, sometimes 1 time. And then we are raising our voice saying that, I asked you to come for the food, you're not coming. So we get raised like a pitch, right? So are they listening at that time? If not listening, what are we doing the 5th time? We are raising even more. Or we go to where they are, we raise our voice saying that I have been calling you for a long time to have lunch or dinner. You are not coming, right? So is this the right way to do? So today I'm going to give you a very simple few tricks, which with the 1 time, the kid is going to come and he's going to have his dinner. Is that really possible? Yes, it does work. The very first time, go to him the very first time. Do not wait until the 5 times, okay? So go to the first time where they are. If they are on the games, first of all, you need to work on their games and the timings where you do talk to the kids, how much time in the weekdays they are supposed to be on the games, on the cell phone, or on the gadgets, okay? So that discussion has to be done, and also they have to write on a paper, weekdays how much time, weekend how much time. It doesn't matter what age they are. You can write, even kid who is in LKG or 4-year-old, 5-year-old, does not matter. So you write if they cannot write, but if they can write, ask them to write on a paper before you buy the gadget, or even after you buy the gadget, hide it for 2-3 days, and then 4th day you let them know, I did found the gadget, but I need this promise, then I can give you that. So what promise is that? They are going to write on a paper what all they are, what are they are missing in a day, which they are supposed to do on time. For example, if they are missing taking shower on time, brushing their teeth on the weekend, especially weekday, of course, they have school, so they have to do on time. So they have to write all those on the paper, whatever they are missing, and how much study they are going to do in the weekdays and the weekend. Weekend and the weekdays has to be separate schedule, because you have more time to do stuff on the weekend. So you can give little more gadget time on the weekend versus weekdays. Weekdays, if you give 15 or 30 minutes max, you can only give max of 30 minutes. 15, you start with the 15 minutes. So they will negotiate to 30 minutes. That's okay. But don't start with the 1 hour or 30 minutes. Okay. Right now they might be playing 3 or 4 hours, does not matter. So 4 hour, 5 hour does not matter. Okay. So when they write everything on the chart and then ask them to sign. They have to write what time they're eating their lunch or dinner, if it is weekdays, and also they can even mention about the homework. The minute they come from the school, are they taking shower, eating the food, doing the homework, all they have to write it on that paper and then sign, and you do the witness signature and keep one copy in your locker. One copy has to go in their room on the wall where they see all the time, where they are seeing the mirror or their closet door, wherever they see the most. Okay, so this has to be done. The other thing is, when you're calling them for lunch, you come to their place where they are sitting. You hold their hand and look into their eyes. No matter what they're doing, they might be studying, they might be playing a game, and watch that game for 2 minutes and then look into their eyes. They'll ask you what it is. Then say, you're coming with me for dinner. That's it, only one time. And then you hold, look into the eyes. Don't talk anymore. Only one time. Slowly, calmly, you're saying you are coming with me to have dinner, family dinner together or lunch. If it is weekend, the lunch, right? Only one time. You don't need to say it 10 times, okay? And then you still hold the hand and look into his eyes until he gets up and walks with you. And then let him wash his hands and then come into the dining table. Okay, so that should be done. And at the dining table, no gadgets. 100% no gadgets. If they come with the gadgets, they skip that meal. You be firm with that. Oh, my child, if he does not eat, it's okay if he doesn't eat one meal. Actually, you will get healed. The body gets healed whenever we skip a meal. Because all the cells, they're active, energetic, and they don't have anything else to do. They don't need to work with the digestion system. So they go and help and heal the body. So you do that. Okay. So no meal. Be strict with these points, what I said today. And I don't want to say further because it's hard for you to understand and remember and follow. What I said today, just follow these rules. You will do a wonderful job with the kids, and kids will listen to you and they will do what you say. It doesn't matter what age, even the teenage kids also, you can do this. This will work because I had teenage kids. Now my kids are going to college, but they are still 18, 19, 20. So this is what I do. I never shout. I never say. I just go sit with them. I say that, okay, we are having dinner together, and I hold, they know me. So they immediately say, okay, mom, come in. And they immediately come because that's what I do. So they feel little, they're not very comfortable when you are peeking into their cell phone or their, games or whatever. So they automatically come in 1 minute. With the shouting and asking 5 times also, they don't come. So never shout at kids because those will become fears and blockages. Again, they need to come to these kind of courses and the seminars, retreats. If they don't, if you shout at them and you create fear, you create love in them, not fear. So you need to choose. You want to create in your kids, love or the fear. That's the mother and the father chooses what they want to create the impressions in them. So if you give love, you get love. If you give the fear, that's what you get. You get when we are old, right? That's what they do with us. Sometimes nowadays, on the videos on the YouTube, they are talking about how they are not treating well with their parents, the children. But who taught that? If we don't take care of our elders, our parents, our in-laws, naturally that's what they learn, right? So they would do the same thing with us. And if we shout now, if we feel the fear in them, that's what they would show when we need them, right? So feel the love in them. Each and every cell, they should have the love, nothing else than the love. My kids always say, Mummy, in most of our friends' houses, the parents are very strict. They hate to go home. They hate to go on the weekends. They always tell the parents that they have some work. They're not coming home. Sometimes they are fearful to say no also. So they go sometimes home. But they're going with the fear. They're leaving with happiness because they're coming back to the college, right? So don't do that with your children. That's totally no, friends. They should enjoy. They should come to our house joyfully, happily. And don't say things, when they come home. Just give them only love, love, love. Okay, friends, this is today's class. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand. Yeah, Sreelakhmi Master, you can unmute.
Thank you, Master, for the knowledge. And my question is, how to feed the toddlers without gadgets? These days, everyone is feeding.
Why you are
with,
feeding? How old are they?
no, just my kids are younger, but I just want to
No,
know.
I asked you the question, how old are they?
These
How old
days,
are you?
ante,
How old
uh,
are your kids?
my kids are 19 and 15. They won't see the television while eating, but for the told us, these younger mothers are giving the gadgets, right? So if I want to help with them, how can I help?
Okay, that's a good question to ask. Okay. So, to help them, just like I said, right? When you make the contract, you make sure that in the contract it says that no telephone while they are eating. If they hold the phone, next day the phone has to be gayab from by the time they come back from the school. It should not be visible. It should disappear. So if it disappears, so what happens? The mothers are worried the kids are not going to eat if there is no gadget. Let them not eat. How many days they are not going to eat? Leave them. One day they don't eat, it's okay. If they want to drink milk, let them drink milk. Second day they don't want to eat because no gadget, they are not hungry, that's okay, leave them. So their stomach will tell. If not second day, by the second day, by third meal, they'll come and say, Mommy, I want food. What do you have? So give healthy food. Let them eat by themselves, only healthy food, not the junk. And also what you make as a breakfast, they have to eat, not what their choice. You can ask a day before and make their choice, but healthy. But you don't change after making idli. Oh, I want dosha. Don't make the dosha again. That's totally no. You got my answer?
Yes, Master.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's very easy. It's very easy. As long as mother releases that, oh, my kid is not eating and keep on feeding, if they do those mistakes, it will never happen.
Thank you,
I
Master.
leave my kids. Yeah, I leave my kids. If they are holding the gadget and they're not listening, I say, okay, let's skip the meal this today. If you don't want to eat, I'm okay with that. And then next day, the cell phone, they don't get the cell phone. And I search with them. My kids, the other day, my son is saying, he came from the college, so he's saying, Mummy, it was so funny. Whenever we lose any gadget, you search with us, as we always believed you that, that we lost it. I know you kept it somewhere, he's saying now. So everything, they go back to their childhood stuff and they say, it was funny, Mummy, you do this. I know you purposely did that. Now I know it. That time I didn't know. So you have to do some acting with them. Okay. Any other questions, masters? Anyone? I know today's class is a little bit clear, but I want everybody to write it down on a paper, these things, and please follow every day. If you follow through them, it's very easy with the kids. If you give little time with them, it's very easy. If you don't give them time and you shout from wherever you are and you are alone doing in the kitchen, they would never learn. So keep one kid with you all the time, no matter what age they are. I used to put them on the countertop. So make them sit on the countertop if they were very young, 3 year, 2.5, 2 year old, even 1 year old. I used to make them sit in the bassinet on the countertop, and whatever I was doing, I used to explain while doing. They used to say, very 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, does not matter what they are. Whatever is safer, I used to give, they used to work with me. Even now, they come into the kitchen and work with me. I'm not doing alone. I tell my boys, I'm not doing alone. You have to work with me. Sometimes if I have mood, if I want to cut a mango or do something, I would ask them, if you guys want to eat, I'm cutting. So I cut it and give, with love. And they say they are very thankful. That is different. But continuously being in the kitchen, doing alone, that's not, if you teach that, that's what they're going to do with their wives. Again, how you are saying my mother-in-law did not teach anything, your daughter-in-laws are going to same thing. So you don't want to repeat the history. Okay, friends, looks like there are no hand raised. So, Asha Master, you have anything? Okay, then. Okay, Masters. So today we will wind up and see you tomorrow again with another class. Bye.